following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Bodden drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, softball fans. It's a beautiful day for softball here in Lomira. Now, how about a regional final between the WLA Vikings and the Lomira Lions? Conference foes go at it for a third time this season. The Lions have scored a total of 14 runs in these two games against WLA, a 7-4 victory at home and a 7-0 victory at WLA later in the season. We'll have a full recap of both of those games. It's Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Jacob Haney once again back in Lomira at the Lomira Athletic Complex. Jacob, welcome back one more time.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure to be back on a beautiful day for some softball, and it's gonna be an entertaining game to watch as two teams battle back and forth at it.
WLA, a team that is always dangerous, and they've played the top teams in the conference very tight through the entire season. Two tight games against Laconia was a 5-4 game and a 3-1 game. A tight game against Lomira the first time they played, a 7-0 game the second time they play. We have a couple other games going on JLS today, all kinds of stuff with JLS and RP. I know Jeff over there in Random Lake, as Oakfield and Random Lake are battling in Division 4. We have, I think, Fondy is playing tonight as well on Radio Plus in softball and baseball. I think we have Springs as well, Waupons, baseball and softball. A full slate of games here on Radio Plus in cooperations with Jeff's live stream. Short break. We're going to talk about those two games that happened to this season between WLA and Springs in just a few moments.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Each and every week, Len's Truck Center of Fond du Lac Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's live streams salute a great student athlete of the week. Congratulations to Laconia's Aubrey Maurer. Maurer for Laconia is the leader in school hits.
Fires up the middle. It'll be deep. It'll be gone. A 2-run shot for Aubrey Maurer. That is the all-time career hit record for the Laconia Spartans. It is number 157 for Aubrey Maurer.
Aubrey has just hit her career 157th hit, and what a way to do it with a home run.
Again, congratulations to Laconia's Aubrey Maurer, our student athlete of the week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's live streams and our presenting sponsor, Len's Truck Center.
Yeah, I mean, Aubrey's just a hard-working kid. She's worked. She's played varsity for 4 years, and she continues to push herself and work hard. And for her to get this school record. It is so deserving because she's put in all the work that she needs to do that. So I'm happy. I'm thrilled for her.
I want to give a quick shout out to Scott, Jeff, Miss Moeller, and our sports coordinator, Cody Moon, because me, my mom, my dad, who's also a coach, we had no idea. So they coordinated the poster, they coordinated the shout out, they coordinated everything. And I just want to say a big thank you because I could not truly be here without them. They're great.
We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Welcome back here in the pregame show. We're going to talk about the first game between Lomira and WLA. It was a 7-4 victory. Haley Casperi got the win. Addison Peterson went the distance for WLA. Gave up 5 runs on 12 hits, 2 unearned runs in that game scored by Lomira. There was a couple of errors. 3 errors for WLA, but that was early in the season. That was one of the first games of the season for both of these teams. Cold weather game. You saw Supernan. She had 2 at-bats. She went 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored in that one. Lomira had an error. Final line for Peterson went 12 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. She'll get the start again today for WLA in the circle. On a line for Haley Caspary. She went 4 innings in that one, gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. Then Lily Christian came in for the final 3 innings. 6 hits, given up 2 runs earned, and 2 strikeouts for her. I think both of these pitchers for Lomira are key throughout the playoffs. You'll see Caspary. It's probably Caspary's game until, let's say things get out of hand. If they do get a big lead like we saw on Tuesday, Jacob, then they'll go to Christian. But if the game's tight and they want to get a different look, they will go to Christian. It's not like they're just going to leave Caspary in there the entire time.
Yeah, and that's something that is very key. I know you said that WLA's pitcher went the distance in that first game, but Lomira, they have the rotation that they can have where they can go to Christian or they can go to Gable, and that's something that a lot of teams would like to have in the playoffs, but not every team has.
Lomira picked up 13 hits in the second game, won 7-0. Only 4 hits in that game for WLA. It was a gem from Haley Caspary. She struck out 12. Only 7 base runners allowed in that one. She had 3 walks and 4 hits given up. Big hero for that game was Caspary. She had 4 RBIs, 3 hits for her. And that's something that I think goes unnoticed with Haley Caspary. A lot of the times we don't see her get a ton of hits. And sometimes she struggles at the plate. We saw them early in the season. She had some woes at the plate, but she started to figure it out in that latter half of the season. She had a Little League home run in that game against Berlin. She was pretty good at the plate. You know what you're going to get out of Lily Christian. I think, Jacob, what you can say for this WLA team is, can you limit the mistakes? You can't have errors against this Lomira team because they'll just keep running.
Yeah, and that's something with their lineup is all through their lineup they have speed. Whether it's from their pitcher all the way to their catcher, it's speed, and they got that. And one thing that Berlin did have in that game is they had a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors, balls hopping up and get past people after it goes off their glove, and it's something that WLA is going to have to limit if they want a chance to win this one.
A couple of times I also saw WLA. I saw them over at Laconia, and they played an incredible, defensively sound game. Late inning comeback in the 7th. They just came 1 run short, had the tying run over there at first base. They scored 2 runs in the top half of the 7th to lose 5-4. They played 3-1 against Laconia just a week ago or a few weeks ago. I think this team they're young. They are. They only have 2 seniors. That's Supernand and Ranker. They're 2 seniors. I really do think that they are a team that's going to be dangerous for a Lomira. They're a 4 seed that kind of should never get overlooked because it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, and that's something that with conference teams is you play them twice during the regular season, but then when they end up in your regional, just like Laconia and Springs and stuff like that, I don't know, Springs is not in this one, but if they end up in your regional, you have the opportunity of playing them a 3rd time, and you know what they have, but they could always be improved from the last time you played.
We're going to take a short break here on the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show. Take a short break. We'll talk starting lineups after this on RP and JLS.
Sheboygan Salmon.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
When the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. Get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by...
Welcome back here on the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show to Lomira. The final wrapping it up here as WLA finishes up their infield, Jacob. What are your final thoughts before we get into the starting lineups and everything throughout this?
I feel like this is going to be a good game because last time the two teams played earlier in the season is WLA got out to a hot start right away. They were hitting, they got 2 runs across, and they made it a good ball game at the beginning, and then Lomira just did their thing from there, and that's something that they're going to have to do is they're going to have to play him for a third time, and like you said earlier, is it's always a difficult beating him a third time.
I think the big key from WLA is you got to get off to that hot start. Lomira tends to struggle in the the beginning parts of the game. The last couple of games we've seen, they've got it going in the beginning of the game, but I think that's been a problem for them throughout this season. They've been a late inning team, and I know that we talked about how WLA seems to be a team that could upset a Lomira team like this, but we saw Lomira play on Tuesday, and they looked like a real team. They looked like they belonged to be a 1 seed. Yes, Berlin was not up to the competition that they were used to probably seeing throughout the season, but Jacob, they did everything right.
Yeah, and they got off to a hot start like they have in most of their games this year, and they did it by using their speed. They laid down a couple bunts to get started, and then they ran the bases from there, and 4 runs on 4 hits right away in the first inning alone.
You see 2 of the top catchers in the Flyweight Conference, Yana Rank and Izzy Westfall of Lomira, so may not be a ton of stolen bases going on today. Another short break, starting lineups coming up after this on the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show.
Member FDIC.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Back here in the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show, going to talk starting lineups for both of these teams. We'll talk about the WLA Vikings to start. The WLA Vikings, one thing, Jacob, that we got some information from a local sports guy that they haven't beat any of the top teams in the conference this year, but they've played tight games with every one of those top teams, whether it was Campbellsport, Lomira, or Laconia. They're knocking on the door. They picked up their first playoff victory, and now they got to play Lomira, and I think that we're in for a dandy today.
Yeah, and like our source said, is that they are a dangerous team defensively, and they are a fun team to watch as they get things done, and they like to play their style. And if they get thrown out of their style, they do everything they can to get back into it.
They may not score a ton of runs, but they're going to hold you to a tight amount of runs, and I think Lomira's done a good job against them this season to blow it open a little bit with their speed and their different things that they do, whether it's small ball or their ability to hit the ball to the power gaps. Starting for the WLA Vikings at short will be number 2, Addie Supernan. She'll lead things off. Kinsey Rank batting second will play in center field. Kiana Rank, the catcher, will bat third. Naomi Wild over at second base will bat fourth. Addison Peterson, the pitcher, will bat fifth. The designated player, Macy Christensen, will bat sixth for the left fielder, Abby Walta. Seal McCauley will be at third base and will bat seventh. Brooklyn Witt will play first and bat eighth. Batting ninth and playing in right field will be Olivia Mathwig. For the Lomira Lions, as always, starting at short will be Trista Gossner. She'll bat first. Kennedy Gable will bat second and play second. Batting third and doing the catching will be Isabel Westfall. Batting fourth and playing first base will be Lily Christian. Batting fifth and doing the pitching will be Haley Casperi. Over at third and batting sixth will be Brianna Free. In right field and batting seventh, there will be Eleanor Collies. The designated player, Addie Benke, will bat eighth for the flex. McKenna Casper, who's in left, and Tori Thomas will round out the bottom of the lineup and bat ninth. We got a dandy coming up for you in Lomira at the Lomira Athletic Complex. That's it for the Right Way Home Improvement pregame show.
Quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Not every great career starts in a classroom. Some start with hard work, hands-on skill, and the drive to build something real. At Musa, We manufacture and install our own custom metal systems right here in Wisconsin. From the shop to the job site, we're building careers in the trades. Build your future with Musa. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com/careers. If it's metal, it's Musa.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
First pitch of the regional final coming up in just a few seconds. It'll be Haley Kasperi throwing to Westfall. Addie Supernan steps in for the Vikings. First pitch coming to you at 5:03. The left-hander sets and fires. Just missed outside for ball one, and we're underway here at the Lomira Athletic Complex.
That's something that we're going to see is umpires. They got to be consistent, and Kasperi misses away more.
She does like to set up away. They're looking for that call away. The 1-0 to Supernan. Too far outside, 2-0. Lomira had to make the adjustment the other night on Tuesday. The same thing. They're setting up outside. They got to find that and see if they can. Westfall and the coaching staff can figure it out. The 2-0 chases the rise ball, fouls it back, gets 2-1 to Supernan. Supernan been the leader for this WLA team the entire season, committed to Marian University. Will play softball there. One other player committed to their team, Kiana Rank, committed to Martin Luther College. That one down and away, 3-1 to Supernan.
We saw this on Tuesday as Kasperi gets deep into account, and if Supernan can work her way, it'll be contending for the first batter for Kasperi in the playoffs Tuesday, which was a 9-10 pitch at bat.
The 3-1 to Supernan. Right through there for a strike. It's 3-2. Supernan seemed to be taking all the way there. Made Kasperi throw a strike. It's 3-2 now. Kinsey Rank, the center fielder, on deck for the Vikings. Supernan trying to get on base early and get the Vikings going with nobody out here in the first. The payoff pitch. Chopped on the ground. Back to Kasperi. Knocks it down. Throws on the first in time. Nice play right there by Haley Kasperi. Ball was hit hard enough where it was going to be a tough play. Knocked it down with the glove. Stuck with it through at the first in time for a 1-3 putout. Now it'll be Kiana Rank to step in for the Vikings. Kasperi gave up no hits in her 2 innings of work the other day. Walked one. First pitch, called strike. 0-1 right at the knees. That is a pitch that leads to a ton of ground outs, almost unhittable to Kiana Rank.
Kinsey.
Oh, Kinsey Rank, yeah. See, they put them back to back. We can't be doing that. The 0-1 pitch from the left-hander. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Umpire a little delayed today. I have to wait a second to make sure I get the strike call correct.
Now it's going to be curious to see what Kasperi goes here. We've seen the changeup from her. We've seen a little bit of her eyes ball, but it'll be interesting to see what she goes to.
Haven't seen that changeup yet today. Jacob called it the other day before she threw it. She goes fastball, outside corner, called strike 3. cut right back over the plate. Picks up her first strikeout of the day. It's looking. As they say, can I help you? Just looking. That's what the kids say these days. Now it's the left-handed catcher, Kiana Rank. Very closed stance. Front foot on the line, back foot in the middle of the box. First pitch, fouled back. That's how you pitch to a person with a closed stance right there. You can see Cass Sperry out in the circle, moving her head, telling Westfall, go to the inside corner, go to the inside corner. Got to make someone pull the ball with a closed stance like that.
Yeah, and that's a little bit interesting because we had another unique batting form the other night against Berlin.
There's the changeup way out in front is Rank and fouls it away. She's down 0-2 quickly. I'm impressed that Kiana Rank was able to stay with that pitch. I mean, she had all they had seen this so far has been gas. She waits back just not long enough, fouls it away, down 0-2 to Cass Sperry now. 0-2, fouled back. Knocked Westfall back a little bit.
Laughing and shaking her head around and gives a thumbs up to the coach and thumbs up to Haley and is ready to get back to work.
There's one thing that Westfall seemingly always has is fun back there. She's always smiling and laughing.
Playing in the sand.
Yep. She's having a great time all the time. The 0-2 pitch from the left-hander once again. Goes up the ladder, gets her to chase the rise ball. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Haley Cass Sperry. She looks pretty good early here. We'll see what Lomira's got in store in the bottom half of the first inning.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
It's the dawn of a new day for Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly and Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry.
I'm Dr. Dylan Fogel, and I'm now the new owner of Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry. I'm truly honored to carry forward the tradition of personalized care you've come to know and trust. You'll still see Dr. Kathy and all the familiar faces who make this office feel like home. At Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, we promise to do everything we can to keep you smiling before, after, and even during your appointment.
Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry will be changing its name to Fogel Family Dentistry in 2026. Find Dr. Dylan Fogel on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
When the snow finally melts and
the slap hitting Trista Gossner to lead things off for the Lions. Addie Peterson will go to work in the first. Her battery mate will be Kiana Rank, Brooklyn Widover at first base, Naomi Wild at second base, Supernand over at short, McCauley at third, Abby Walta, Kinsey Rank, and Olivia Mathwig, the outfield from left center to right.
We mentioned a little bit about the college committing for the Vikings, but Gossner is committed to Rock Valley.
Rock Valley Community College, Rock Valley College, one of the best JUCOs for baseball. They're a very good softball program as well. First pitch to Gossner. She'll lay down a bunt right in front of the plate. She's going to beat it out. Arm guard flies off once again. Another bunt single. She starts the same way she did on Tuesday with a bunt single. And the Lions are in business in the first.
And like she did on Tuesday, she used every bit of hustle that she could get out of that, and even with the arm guard flying off.
Jacob, I mean, that is effectively a perfect bunt. I mean, it bounced a foot in front of the plate. It died. It had a little bit of spin where Rank couldn't get to it in time. Now Gable will square the bunt. Goes up the first baseline. They'll flip the first in time. It'll hold Gossner over at second. Nice play by Witt, flipping it over to Naomi Wild. One down and a runner in scoring position for the Lions. The sacrifice bunt does its job. The 3-4 put out.
In Westfall, she had a good day on Tuesday. She had 3 hits and multiple base hits.
First pitch to Westfall is up and away from Addie Peterson. 1-0. Westfall very patient at the plate. We talk about this all the time. She takes a lot of pitches. She works a lot of counts, and she hits the ball hard. When she hits it, it's hard. And a lot of line drives the other day. Next pitch is up, and you see Kiana Rank working quickly to get the ball back to Addie Peterson, not let Gossner do anything out there at second base. 2-0 between Peterson and Westfall. On deck, the ever dangerous Lily Christian. Hitters count the 2-0 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Peterson calls everybody off and makes the grab, 2 down. Smart play by Peterson. She knew she had a beat on it. She makes the call. She'll make the grab. And now the first baseman, Lily Christian, will step in with 2 down and a runner in scoring position.
And Christian, one of those players that we've seen, she makes contact, it's loud and it's hard, and it's got a potential always to go over the fence.
You know, we run an iPad here on JLS, and we're able to see past hits and whatever. I see a lot of green on here for Lily Christian. First pitch is up at the eyes for ball 1 from Peterson. Lifetime, I think I've covered around 10 games in Lomira this season. She's been at 29 plate appearances, or 32 plate appearances, 29 at-bats, 3 walks, 16 hits, and 19 RBIs. That one at the top of the zone for a called strike. I think the more impressive thing, Jacob, is that she's only struck out twice.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that is probably against one of the really good pitchers, either in this conference or non-conference.
Wapan. There's a swing to left center field. Ranging over is the left fielder, Walta. She'll make the grab. So they work around the bunt single to start the inning. Peterson sends him down after the bunt single from Gossner. Through 1. 1 hit for Lomira, nothing for the Vikings. We sit deadlocked at 0-0.
Things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. Get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Member FDIC.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
The cleanup hitter, Naomi Wild, will lead things off for the Vikings here in the second inning. Vikings went down in order in that first inning. 2 strikeouts for Cass Sperry. She'll go back to work. She'll face Wild, Peterson, and Christensen in this inning if they were to face the minimum. First pitch from the left-hander runs up and in and almost got Naomi Wild. She ducked out of the way. It's 1-0. That's got to be a little scary.
Yeah, and especially coming from Cassberry with a lot of zip on it, you see it and you're like, oh, no, and you just get out of the way.
A lot of velocity coming from the left-hander Haley Cassberry. A lot of spin on the ball as well.
Makes it look even more fast.
The 1-0. Right at the knees for a called strike. It's 1-1. Cassberry, one of those, also committed to Rock Valley College with her and Trista Gossner.
Cassberry, something interesting is she likes to work quick. She don't like to wait. She likes to get in and go.
Comes home again in the 1-1. That one fouled back off of Westfall. It's 1-2 now. Riseball got a pair of strikeouts in the first. We'll see if she goes back to it. A pitch that, as of recently, we've seen has really been working for Haley Casberry. Another pitcher in the conference that uses it a lot is Lily Schultz. The 1-2 goes to the Riseball. It just missed high. No chase coming from Naomi Wild.
Just a little lean, but nothing too much.
Yep, left it alone. Count even at 2-2. Casberry ready. Comes home in the 2-2 foul. Back again. Wild working a good count here. That's one thing we saw that Berlin was not able to do, was get into deep counts against Haley Casberry. When she was getting the strikeouts, they were coming early in counts. It wasn't no 3-2 counts, 2-2 counts. The Vikings got to work some counts and try to frustrate her early in this one.
I think there was 2 at-bats that there was deep counts, but that's about all she had for work. And got her with the changeup, and that changeup just had her off pace the whole time.
Beautiful changeup from Casberry, her 3rd straight strikeout. After grounding out to the pitcher from Superland, it's been 3 straight from Casberry. She's recorded all 4 outs so far for the Lions.
Now a pitcher-pitcher duel as Addison Peterson steps in. Takes first pitch called strike.
That pitch tailed at the last possible second to clip that outside corner. It's 0-1.
Lomira, one of those teams that uses earpieces. And the pitch from Casberry, flied up, out, and goes off the top of the concession stand.
0-2 now to Addie Peterson. And you know Peterson would like to get on base. The WLA's got to get some base runners early in this one, because if it gets late into the game with no base runners for WLA, they're going to be in trouble. 0-2. Outside corner, got her looking. 4 in a row for Haley Casberry. Second one she's got looking. And that'll bring up the designated player, Macy Christensen. Jacob, after that first at-bat where we thought there was maybe some control problems early from Casberry, doesn't seem to be there anymore.
No, and she's found her way right back to this game. It just like the first batter against Berlin, it takes one batter and she's ready to go.
First pitch strike at the top of the zone to Christensen. It's 0-1. On deck, the third baseman, Seal McCauley. I believe would love to extend this inning to at least McCauley. 0-1. Outside ball 1. You can hear the pop of Izzy Westfall's glove. It is pretty loud today. A lot of velocity coming from Casberry. I know a couple weeks ago we had a tournament here, and there was a guy here with one of the radar guns. I wish I was able to see what she was throwing. There's the changeup way out in front was Christensen. She's down 0-2 or 1-2. Jacob, we don't see that come early in counts normally. Normally she saves that for a strikeout pitch.
Yeah, and that changeup is nasty, and she's fooled so many players in this conference, and it's a good number.
Tries to go up and get the chase. It stays up and away. It's 2-2 with 2 down here in the second inning. Vikings in danger of going down in order for the second inning in a row. Casberry try to retire the first 6. The left-hander is ready. The 2-2 pitch. Popped up in foul territory, out of play. A lot of Vikings fans here, a lot of Lions fans here, as expected here in Lomira. Lined up down the right field line and lined up down the left field line here in Lomira. A couple people sitting in the outfield as well. The 2-2 again. Down and away, ball 3. Second time Casberry's been in a full count today. Good battle here from Christensen.
Someone must have chucked the ball back in.
No, they weren't going to leave it set on the ground by the batter. Didn't want that. In case it were to hit it and go back into fair territory. The payoff pitch coming. Did she go? They'll check to first. She did not. Ball 4. It was close. I would have thought that looked like Christensen held up on it. She did. First base runner of the day for the Vikings comes from a walk. It'll be Seal McCauley now. Christensen wanted to go after it, but wisely held up late. That's a gutsy pitch call with a rise ball in that situation from Coach Clark. First pitch to McCauley is a called strike. It's 0-1.
And hearing some of the WLA parents behind us is saying Macy Christensen, she is very smart about the pitches she takes, and that proved there, and she is very smart about her holding.
0-1. Foul down the right field line. It's 0-2 quickly to McCauley. Kasperi can dig into the bag of tricks here. We'll see what Coach Clark elects to call on this one. It's one thing I think that goes unnoticed by Coach Stacy Clark is her pitch calling. I feel like her pitch calling is pretty quality in certain situations. Well, when you have someone like Kasperi, you can go anywhere. The 0-2 runs it inside on the hands. McCauley swings and misses. Another strikeout for Kasperi. Working around the 2-out walk of Macy Christensen. WLA goes down again. It'll be Brooklyn Witt to lead things off for them the next time they come up. The pitcher, Kasperi, sits ready for the Lions after this.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place.
Kasperi steps in for Lomira. Had a pretty good game on Tuesday. Picked up a Little League home run in that one. Last time they played the Vikings, she had 4 RBIs, so see if she can keep that up. Got 5 strikeouts already today. She struck out the side in the last inning after working around that 2-out walk. The 0-1. Inside corner, called strike from Peterson. It's 0-2. I talked to some Lomira fans, and it's not that Peterson doesn't throw hard, but Lomira sees a lot of teams that have girls that throw very hard. And Peterson doesn't throw as hard as them. She's more of a junk baller, got more spin on the ball. Kasperi sends one to right field. It sends Mathwig a couple steps over. She'll make the grab. To finish my point, I was saying is, Jacob, they don't see a lot of pitchers that don't throw that hard. So for them, it takes a little bit to adjust.
And especially like facing some other pitchers in the conference, such as Lily Schultz or another one of the pitchers from, say, maybe a different team like WLA, Campbell Sport. But WLA, their main pitcher does not throw as hard as some of the pitchers that they see, as like you said.
First pitch clips the outside corner to the third baseman, Brianna Free. It's 0-1. 0-1. Up and away to Free. 1-1. Free batting .344 in the games I've covered early this season. She was struggling. She was, for a lot of times, she was in that 200 level in the games I had done. Now she's to .344 with 7 RBIs. Waits on the changeup, sends it to left center field. It's going to fall. First hit of the inning. It comes for Lomira. WLA still hitless in this one. Lomira picks up their second hit of the game. It's a flare single to left for Brianna Free, and it'll send the inning to Eleanor Collies with the runner on base.
That's something that Lomira's got to do, is they got to sit back in those off-speed pitches, and if they do, they can get a hold of them and give them a ride if they want runners on base. Otherwise, you got to work your way around, work pitches deep in counts, and get walks.
Only 14 pitches for Peterson so far. Colley sends this one to second base. Played on a hop, flip to second base. Nice play right there by Wilds. Couldn't pick it on the line. Let it drop and flips to second. They pick up the lead runner in free. 2 down as Colley is on first, and Addie Banky steps in after the fielder's choice.
And if second baseman Naomi Wild could just get a caught on that, they could have turned up two, as Free was pretty far off base.
Now it's Addie Banky, designated player today. Sends one to right field. Mathwig got to come in on it. It will fall. Collies will stop at second base. They'll have 2 runners on for the bottom of the order in center fielder Tori Thomas. That was the mentality of the Lions on Tuesday, Jacob, right there. First pitch strike, you're swinging. And you're hitting it somewhere, whether it was loud, it was just a little flare. They seemed to hit the ball on every first pitch strike.
Yeah, one of those players was, a lot of those players, they got a hold of that first pitch, and whether it came off of an error or if it was an out, they wanted to keep going.
First pitch to Thomas, snagged by Kiana Rank behind the plate as it was up and away from Peterson. It's 1-0. Runners on first and second, 2 down here. Lions threatening with 2 outs here in the second. Peterson trying to work out of this jam. Nice pitch to Thomas on the inside corner from Peterson. It's 1-1. Banky over at first. Collies at second base. The 1-1 to Tori Thomas. Thomas swings and misses. Peterson blew it by her. Thomas a little bit late on that one. Have not seen a late swing from Lomira yet today. 1-2 now. Gosner in the top of the order waits on deck. You know the Lions would love to be able to get this to her. The 1-2 from Peterson. Thomas foul tip into the mitt. Rank holds on. A huge strikeout for Addie Peterson. And the Lions strand 2 on a pair of hits. No errors. No runs come across. We sit with goose eggs through 2. It'll be Brooklyn Witt, Olivia Mathwig, and Supernan due up for the Vikings after this.
Truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here, and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in. 770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. The Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Taco Bell's new Let's Value menu.
Brooklyn Witt to lead things off for the Vikings here in the top half of the third. Just a walk for them today came from Macy Christensen in that last inning. They got struck out the side. All 5 of the last 6 outs coming have been strikeouts for Casperi. First pitch to Witt is down. Jacob, after that first count where Casperi worked deep against Supernan, she struck out 4 in a row, gave up a walk, and struck out another.
Yeah, and I think she likes to work in streaks. And it pays off to her advantage. If she can get a walk or if she gets deep into a count, then goes and strikes out, and then gets a walk, she just goes right back to it and gets her way through the game.
1-1. Called strike at the top of the zone. It's 1-2. Witt wasn't thrilled with the call. The 1-2 pitch from the left-hander. Got her to chase. Drop third strike. They'll tag her out. Another strikeout for Casperi. That's 6 of the last 7 outs coming via the strikeout. Jacob, safe to say that Haley Kasperi is locked in.
Yeah, and she's just chugging along the choo-choo train tracks right now, and it's working to her advantage.
The last 6 out have all been strikeouts. First pitch to Mathwig. Up in the zone, ball 1. Mathwig been busy over there in right field in that last inning, and a couple of balls hit over to her. They say normally when that happens, that leads to you having a good AB. 1-0. Little bit down, 2-0. Got to be cautious with Supernand on deck. You'd like to attack the bottom of the order and not give her a chance to get on base with Addie Supernand looming. Hitters count to Mathwig. Kasperi takes a little bit of time to settle herself. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike in the outside corner. It's 2-1. Painted the black on that one. That's where Lomira likes to live. You see Westfall setting up out there, and Kasperi wants to pitch out there. They want to force you to hit the ball to right field. The 2-1. Got Mathwig to chase a little bit further outside. 2-2 now.
And whether that looks like it's coming right in that exact same spot or not, it's somewhere that you got to protect is the outside, because that's where they like to live.
See where she goes here in the 2-2. Goes up the ladder with the rise ball. 7 straight strikeouts for Haley Kasperi. 7 outs have come from the strikeout. The other out that came in the game was Haley Kasperi thrown to first. She has recorded all 8 outs in this game so far. And brings up the top of the order at Addie Supernand, who grounded out. The only one to put the ball in play so far. First pitch, a called strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1. Last year, these two teams played in this same game, and WLA came away with a 1-0 victory here in Lomira. 0-1. Supernand squares the bunt, fouls it. She's down 0-2. She got down early in that count the last time and worked a real good count against Kasperi.
That's something that Supernand likes to do. Is I've seen it a couple of years. She's in a couple times this year, but she likes to square because she knows she has speed.
0-2. Sent to left field. Benke's got to go back on it. She'll make the grab. 3 up, 3 down. Supernand, the only one to put the ball in play so far for the Vikings. They go down and order another pair of strikeouts for Haley Kasperi. She's got 7. Through 2.5, we are deadlocked at 0. The Lions got the top of the order, and Gossner due up.
There's so much Lutz. It's starting to go to people's heads. I'm the Lutzierge.
Which is the mini taco salad fork?
Here to help them cope. So when you try the mini taco salad, beefy potato loaded griller, or chips and nacho supreme dip, enjoy the Lutz. Just don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, bring the car around.
You know there's no valet.
Then who's getting the car?
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value Menu. 10 extravagant indulgences, all $3 or less.
Back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's live streams. It's the left-hander, Trista Gossner, to lead things off against Addie Peterson. 3 hits for Lomira so far. They've left 3 aboard. The Vikings have only left 1 aboard. Vikings only 2 outs that have been put in play, both of them coming from Addie Supernand. Grounded out to the pitcher and just flew out to left to Addie Benke. As we said early in the game, it was the flex position was set for McKenna Casper, but a couple of teams like to do that where you can enter players around the flex if you keep the flex early in the game If you start with the flex, you keep the flex. And you'll see teams that will do that, so that's why they do that. Eddie Banky normally starts in left after they put McKenna Casper on paper in left. It's just a switch to start, basically, is the way it works. See Waupun and Coach Joss Novice do that a couple of times. On the other side of the regional final between Laconia and Ripon, the Tigers lead 1-0. Tritt Gostner sends one towards the hole. Supernet's got no chance. It's an infield single. Once it got by Seal McCauley over at third, it's base hit. 2 for 2 on the day is Trista Gostner. There's about nothing you can do with that, Jacob.
Yeah, and it's a tough play with her speed, and if you don't make a clean play on it right away, there's no chance at getting her.
Now Kennedy Gable sacrificed bunt in her last at bat, went up the first baseline at Brooklyn Witt. See if they square her again. That one down and in. Rank hops quickly back there, holds on to it. 1-0 to Gable. Lions in the part of their order where they can muster up some runs. The 1-0 to Gable. Squares the bunt, pulls back. They're looking for an offer. I don't think she did. They say she did offer. They're wondering if she pulled back. They did. She did not. Hit her on the offer. 1-1. Whit McCauley playing in. The 1-1 to Gable. Runs inside. Ball 2. Gable's someone that's kind of been juggled around the lineup throughout the season. She started at the top of the lineup in the beginning of the season, worked to the bottom of the lineup, and got pushed back up as we got into that middle portion, the later portion of the season. The 2-1, Gable sends that one to left center field. A long run for the center fielder. Nice catch out there by Kinsey Rank. She tracked that one down. She made a huge run. She was almost playing in right center field. Tracked it down for the first out of the inning, and it'll bring up the catcher, Isabel Westfall. Nice play out there by Rank. That was a long run to get to that ball. Westfall steps in. She flew out to the pitcher in her first at-bat. First pitch missed down and in from Peterson, 1-0. A lot of spin on the ball from Peterson. Leads to a lot of ground balls and pop flies. Haven't really had a loud contact hit from Lomira yet. There it is right there, sent to left field, over the glove of the stretched arms of Abby Walta. It rolls off the fence. Ball comes in, Gostner around third. It's an RBI double for Isabel Westfall. It's 1-0. Jacob, we talked about how good Westfall was on Tuesday. A lot of loud contact, and she ripped that ball down the line.
Yeah, and she could tell off the bat that it was getting down, and it almost went over the fence but came back off the top. And that is nothing you can really do as an outfielder. You just got to get it up and get it in quickly.
1-0. One out here in the third. Now Lily Christian steps in. Watches one down and in, gets away from Rank, and far enough where Westfall moves to third on the wild pitch. They're going to pull the infield in right away. Try to gun down the runner, Westfall at home. If Christian were to hit a ground ball. Your objective here is to hit the ball into the outfield. Westfall got all kinds of speed. A sac fly will work. The 1-0. Christian pops it up. So I can hit a foot of a WLA fan. Didn't seem to faze him too much over there. 1-1 to Lily Christian. When the Lions have needed her most this season, she's came up clutch almost every time. That pitch missed inside. 2-1. Two and one to Christian. Sends that one to center field. Ranging back is Kinsey Rank, it'll tag up. Will Westfall sacrifice fly, does its job. It's 2-0 Lomira. Ball was hit on the screws. It was just right at Kinsey Rank in center field. So 2 down, and it'll bring up the pitcher Haley Casperi with nobody on. They appealed to third, wondering if she left early. They say no. So 2 outs, nobody on base here. Brings up the pitcher Haley Casperi. Would like to get it going again here with 2 outs in the third. 5 hits surrendered by Peterson so far. First pitch in the dirt goes by Kiana Rank. 1-0 to Casperi. Casperi popped out to right in her first at bat to Mathwig. The 1-0 from Peterson. Casperi fouls that one off the hands. 1-1. Jacob, you can see all the spin that Peterson is putting on the ball. It's leading to a lot of balls hit off the hands. You've seen a couple of loud contacts here for Lomira in this inning, but it's been a lot of soft pop-ups and ground balls so far.
Yeah, and that's something that they have to adjust to, and they have to play their game. They can't. That one was hammered, and it's going to go off the fence and get down, and Casperi will come into second with a stand-up double.
That ball didn't miss by much. It was just off the middle of the fence. A 2-out double from Haley Casperi will extend the inning to the third baseman, Brianna Free. And Coach Supernan going to want to have a chat. We'll take it with him back after this on RP and JLA.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Welcome back here on RP in cooperations with JLS. Jacob's really trying to get stuff going when I'm bringing stuff back. We got a new pitcher. Pitching change brought to you by, we don't got one of those. Lily Strutz steps in. Brooklyn Witt moves to left field, and Peterson moves over to first as Abby Walta comes out of the game. Riley Warner, the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Haley Casperi, and Brianna Free steps in with 2 down and a runner on second base. Free singled to left center in her first at-bat in the last inning. First pitch from Strutz. Hit off the end of the bat to second base on a first in time. And that does it for the inning.
Okay, so 15 did stay
Yep.
out there.
Take a short break, back after this.
Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Live Streams. We head to the out-of-town scoreboard. Oshkosh West taking on Waupun in softball. As we head to the out-of-town scoreboard, we'll see what we got going on there. The Warriors in that one, I can't see the score. They don't got the scoreboard up for me right away. That doesn't help me. It'll be Kinsey Rank to lead things off for WLA. She'll face Haley Casperry once again. Jeff up there in Random Lake as the Oakfield Oaks are playing the Rams. It's 2-1 in the fourth inning. First pitch to Rank is in the dirt. Appleton West and Fond du Lac baseball. Appleton West leads that one 3-1 in regional action. Kimberly and Fond du Lac softball. That one at Kimberly 6-1. Kimberly in the sixth already. Rank squared to bunt. 2-0 now. See if we can pull up that Waupun score for you. 1-0 Warriors in the top half of the fifth against Oshkosh West. The 2-0. Down and away, 3-0 now. Rank working a good count here.
That's something that WLA need to do later in this game if they want a chance to get back in it. It's 2-0, but that's a lot, only having your base runner come off of a walk so far.
3-0 pitch to from Casperry is in there for a strike in the outside corner, 3-1. Needed to throw one there, and she does. Rank was taken all the way now. A hitter's count to her. It's 3-1 with Kiana Rank waiting on deck. 3-1 to the center fielder. Down and away, ball 4.
And now it brings up her sister.
Brings up the left-handed Kiana Rank, who struck out in her first at-bat. Just the second base runner for the Vikings today. Both of them have come via the walk. First pitch to Rank is in there for a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-1. If you're Coach Supernan, you ponder stealing, but with Westfall behind the plate, you just don't know. That one off the end of the bat. Gable just will go to first in time. He had no play getting Kinsey Rank at second base. Just like hitting a sacrifice bunt, it moves the runner to second on a little flare towards Kennedy Gable. The 4-3 put out. Just the third ball in play, put in play by the WLA Vikings today. The first two came from Supernan. Now it's Naomi Wild. Watches the first pitch strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1. When Casperry's gotten ahead in counts and had that first pitch strike, it's been a strikeout almost every time.
Yeah, and she's worked her way to battle with batters just to win the count.
Bunt to Christian, flips to Gable, 2 down, and Kinsey Rank moves her way to third. The sacrifice bunt moves the runner over, and it sits on the shoulders of the pitcher, Addison Peterson, with 2 down. So now Peterson trying to cut the lead in half here. Casperry trying to work out from that no-out walk. First pitch is in there for a strike. Trying to work around that leadoff walk and leave her stranded. The 0-1. Took a little bit off that one, went outside with it. It wasn't really the changeup because the changeup's got more movement on it. 1-1 now. Designated player Macy Christensen on deck. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Peterson was behind that one. It's 1-2 now.
And you know WLA and Coach Supernam wants to get their runner on third home, and they don't want to leave him stranded because leaving one stranded here is a big mistake.
That one sent off the top of the fence. Almost stayed in play. Would have been a tough play for anybody to get to. Stays 1-2 to Peterson. WLA with their best chance of the game here to tack on a run. 2 down and a runner on third. The 1-2 pitch from Kasperi. Went way up with it. Peterson holds off. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 with 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. Vikings still without a hit so far. The 2-2 from Kasperi to Peterson. Fouled off the end of the bat. Stays alive. Just got a piece of that one.
And Peterson started the game pitching for WLA. You know she wants her crack at Haley Kasperi, and she's battling her way through this one right now.
The 2-2 one more time from Kasperi. Too far outside. 3-2. Now she's just working for that strike. Jacob, the most impressive stat today from Haley Kasperi is 60 pitches, 41 strikes, just 19 balls thrown from Haley Kasperi today. The payoff pitch from the left-hander. Popped her up in foul territory. Christian tries to get there. Got afraid of the fence. Had some room to get to it. Just couldn't find it.
Working on the 9th pitch of the at-bat now.
Another payoff pitch coming.
As most would say, it's either take your base on a walk or a single here.
The 3-2. Popped her up. This one might stay in play. It will. Christian almost lost it in the sun. She found it. Makes the grab. Peterson pops up in foul territory. WLA strands a runner over at third base through 3.5. The Lions lead this one 2-0.
Future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
The left-handed Eleanor Collies to lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. For 1 today, grounded into a fielder's choice. How's that one off her leg? Collies in right field in this one of the 3 seniors for this Lions team. Lions a pretty young team as well. A lot of sophomores on this team. The 0-1 down and away, ball 1. Lily Strutz comes out for her first full inning of work. The 1-1. Popped up. Coming in is Rank. Going to be a long run. Makes another nice running catch. Does Kinsey Rank out there in center. It was a long run again. She tracked it down for the first out of the inning. Caught it just on the edge of the infield. We talked to Coach Supernan early in the season, and he had mentioned the thing that he knows from his girls is that they're going to be sound defensively, and that was a great play from Rank, who's playing fairly deep in center field as well. First pitch to Benke. Benke attacks the first pitch, grounds it over to Witt. On the first and Peterson, 2 down quickly. That'll bring up Tori Thomas now. Thomas popped up in foul territory in her last at-bat. First pitch is a strike. Actually struck out on a foul tip. That's what I thought. It's a caught foul. I couldn't read that. Should have just said K. Should have wrote K. Ended that inning where Lomira had 2 runners on in the third. 0-1, swing and a miss. Strutz trying to send him down in order here for the first time in this game. Lomira's had a base runner in every inning so far. 0-2. Runs inside, almost clips Thomas, 1-2. The 1-2 coming again from Lily Strutz. Thomas sends that one to right field, a line drive base hit. Past the outstretched arms of Brooklyn Witt, a 2-out single for the Lions. And the top of the order comes back up. It's Trista Gossner, who's 2 for 2 already today. It's a good swing, went with the outside pitch, sent it to right field, did Tori Thomas. Now Gossner, always a danger to bunt, and with Thomas's speed at at first base, she's going to get to second base. And WLA's in a situation where you got to field it quick and make a decision quick. First pitch to Gossner, runs in on the hands for ball 1. Gossner bunted for a single her first time. Then grounded one past McCauley towards the hole that Supernan got to, but had no throw. The 1-0 to the slap-hitting Gossner. Chops it back to Strutz on the first in time. They work around the 2-out single from Tori Thomas. WLA trying to get something going as we head to the 5th. Christensen, McCauley, and Witt due up for the Vikings after this.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly.
Back here in Lomira with a score update for you. Out of Laconia at Tom Hapman Memorial Field, the Spartans down 1-0 to the Tigers of Ripon as they head to the 5th. We're still at 2-0 here in Lomira. First pitch to Christensen is a called strike at the top of the zone. One of the few base runners today that WLA has had. She drew a walk, a 2-out walk. Back in the second. Sends that one to center. It is right at Thomas. Takes a couple steps in and makes the grab. WLA starting to get more contact now, though, as we head into the late part of the second time through the order, into the third time through the order. Now it's Seal McCauley. Struck out in her first at bat. First pitch is chopped on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Gossner charges hard. Throws the first in time. What a play by Trista Gossner at short.
And I was watching during warm-ups. Gossner practices those throws from her knees, and she goes down on one knee and starts zipping them across to her throwing partner. And it just is repetitions that makes you a better player.
First pitch, a called strike. Kasperi has been kind of stuck at those 7 Ks. Got 7 of the first 9 outs via the strikeout. Has been sitting there ever since. WLA putting the ball in play now. The 0-1 is swung on and missed by Brooklyn Witch. She's down 0-2 quickly. Struck out on a drop third strike. Was tagged out by Westfall in her last at-bat. Down 0-2 now to Kasperi. Trying to pick up that elusive 8th strikeout. Goes up the ladder. Witt holds the hands back. It's 1-2. Smart play by Witt. Riseball's gotten a lot of strikeouts today.
Yeah, and that's one of the premier pitches for a strikeout, is going high and getting swings underneath it, but also a changeup is a good one to go to.
That one's sent down the right field line. It's going to fall. The first hit of the day for the Vikings comes on a flare to right for Brooklyn Witt. A 2-out single, and it'll bring up Olivia Mathwig. So it took till through 4 2/3 for the Vikings to finally pick up their first hit. And now the bottom of the order, and Olivia Mathwig steps in. Mathwig struck out, swinging in her first at-bat. Top of the order, and Supernan sits and waits. On deck. First pitch. Called strike in the outside corner. It's 0-2. 0-1. That's a nice pitch. I mean, it is painted on the black. It's one you swing at. You're probably you got to go to right field with it. If you try to pull it, you're going to bop it up. Somewhere that Lomira is going to continuously live. The 0-1. Mathwig sends this one to right. Collies ranges in on it, catches it in fouls territory. So after the 2-out single that ends the no-hit bid, Mathwig flies out to right. The Lions still leading this one through 4.5, 2-0. Gable, Westfall, and Christian due up.
Specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
When the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming. Not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. Get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Member FDIC.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete.
Welcome back here to the Lomira Athletic Complex. It'll be Kennedy Gable to lead things off against Struts. Struts picked up the first almost a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gave up a 2-out single to Thomas. Then got Gostner to ground back to her. First pitch to Gable. Myers had a base runner in every inning, and that'll continue. Ground ball base hit through the right side for Kennedy Gable. Not like Lomira hasn't had contact today. They have 8 hits in this one. Just really haven't gotten the runners to second base.
Yeah.
They've gotten that 1 hit, and they've kind of stranded them there.
Yeah, and that's something that they like to do is they like to be aggressive at everything. They like to get runners on base. They like to go steal, and we'll see if Gable takes off here.
I doubt that Gable will take off just with knowing what Kiana Rank has behind the plate. Neither team has even attempted a steal today. Westfall roped a double to the left in her last at-bat to pick up the first run of the game on an RBI. Sends that one right back where it came from. Back-to-back singles. Gable's going to head to third. It'll be runners on the corners with nobody out for Lily Christian. And nobody on second base, and what smart base running by Westfall. She stood there and waited, heads her way to second base. Jacob, that is just very smart base running.
Yeah, and she was trying to entice the throw, but you could hear the parents saying, run it back, run it back. But they didn't do it, and Westfall just took off.
Supernan going to come out and chat with his team after seeing that. We'll take a quick break. Back after this on RP in cooperation with JL.
Statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family.
Back here in Lomira, just a quick mound visit as they wanted to talk over. Got to make sure that you watch Westfall. She's a very smart base runner. Now runners on second and third. Nobody out. And it's Lily Christian infield in for WLA. Got to come home with it. First pitch to Christian, runs up and in, ball 1. Christian today 0 for 1 with the sacrifice fly to center. She ripped one out to center that Kinsey Rank didn't have to move for her. She was playing almost all the way to the fence. The 1-0 is up, 2-0. Almost looks like Strutz is pitching around Christian.
I think this team is very knowledgeable about what Christian can do if she gets a hold of one.
The 2-0. Inside corner for a called strike. Kiana Rank really focusing on Kennedy Gable over there. A couple of pump fakes over to third so far. Really not getting too far off the bag, so I'm surprised that she's checking on her that much. Still 1-0 as they head to the bottom of the 5th over in Laconia. The 2-1 way up, 3-1. And now you see Kasperi on deck. Kasperi ended the day for Addie Peterson as she roped the double off the fence in center field. The 3-1.
Still for Lomira, nobody out.
That one in the dirt. Ball 4. 5-pitch walk for Lily Christian, and the bases are juiced for the pitcher, Haley Kasperi. Lomira, we've seen it time and time again this season, whether it's the 5th or the 6th inning, they tend to blow games open in the later innings. Here's their chance once again. 9 hits for Lomira, just 1 for WLA. Bases juiced with nobody out. First pitch to Kasperi. Watches the first pitch strike. Other news throughout the area. We got Laconia, or Mayville baseball taking on New Holstein today. 5-0 on the road. That'd be a huge upset for Mayville. That one just missed inside. 1-1. between Kasperi and Strutz. Strutz has been good since entering, but we talked about it early how Lomira may struggle with the speed of the pitching of Peterson. They're on top of Strutz. They're hitting hard ground balls so far. Strutz takes her time. Ready in the 1-1. Pitch at the top of the zone. 1-2 now to Kasperi. Third baseman Brianna Free on deck. The 1-2. Kasperi sends it right back where it came from. A line drive base hit. Coming around third is Westfall. It's a 2 RBI single. It's 4-0. Ball gets away. Runners are going to move up a base. Christian will stop at third. Kasperi stops at second. It's 4-0 Lomira. That ball was roped back up the middle.
Yeah, it almost went off the tip of, I want to say, Strutz's glove, but it had some good clearance and it had a little curve to it, and she was shocked at it as soon as it came back.
The runners move up a base on the throw, now second and third, and Brianna Free steps in, who singled and grounded out today. Courtesy runner will be Riley Warner for the pitcher. Still nobody out, Jacob, and Lomira trying to have a big inning here in the fifth. Free singled to left center field in her first at bat. Grounded out in her second. Strutz with just 24 pitches so far in relief. First pitch is way up. 1-0. When Strutz has missed the zone, that's where she's missed since entering. 10 balls, 15 strikes in relief so far. The 1-0. Free sends it back to the pitcher. Strutz comes home with it. Free is just going to take her base. Strutz didn't even look the runner back. She just came straight home, and now the bases are loaded. Jacob, that's a big mistake.
Yeah, and 0 outs. You want to at least get one. At least throw it over to first and then get it home if she goes home.
So now the bases are loaded for Collies. Grounded into a fielder's choice and flew out so far today. She sends that one behind second base. It's going to fall. It's a base hit. They go station to station. It's 5-0. An RBI single for Eleanor Collies and still nobody out. And Coach Supernan going to want to have a chat. We'll take it with him back on RP and JLS after this.
Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
It's Raylan Schomburg as we had a pitching change here. First pitch from Schomburg is down in the dirt, gets away from Rank. Here comes Warner, and she will score. It's 6-0. Wild pitch scores a run, and both runners move up. And Jacob, now it's 6-0, and things have gotten out of hand here in Lomira. We had mentioned that Lomira is a late inning team, and they're doing it again.
Yeah, and they do it quite a bit, and like you said the other days, Coach Stacey Clark said they give her a heart attack sometimes with their late inning comebacks, and it's something that she said that you got to get used to with this team, though.
Coach Jason Berger almost made a nice play over there. Just went off the fingertips. Hard hit ball by Benke went foul. 1-1. Still nobody out here in the fifth. Benke chases one in the dirt. 1-2. You don't see, that is something that I think that goes unnoticed by Lomira. They don't chase a lot of pitches.
Yeah, and they're very disciplined at the plate, and that's something that they have to their nature, and that's something that they get with all their softball players.
1-2. Watches a middle fastball from Schomburg. She'll pick up the first strike. First out of the inning, a strikeout for Raylan Schomburg. And there's one down for Tori Thomas. Thomas today singled and foul tipped into the mitt with a strikeout. Thomas singled to right in her last at bat. Behind that one, it's 0-on. All kinds of different paces coming from WLA. Peterson a little bit slower. Strutz with a good fastball. Schomburg kind of in that middle area, maybe a little bit faster than Peterson, but slower than Strutz. The 0-1 sent to right, foul ball. So 1-2 now. Inning will get back to Krista Gossner. She will be the 9th batter of the inning, barring a double play here and a fly out and somebody thrown out or somebody getting lined out and doubled off that way. Free over at third. Collies at second base. Lions have popped 4 here in the fifth. Lead this one 6-0 now. The 0-2. Sent right back up the middle. Played on a hop. Free. Caught in between the base. She just stops and goes back. Witt had nowhere to go. Thomas beats it out, and the bases are loaded again. Jacob, that's just good base running. You get far enough off the bag where you're far enough off the bag if you're Brianna Free, or you're in a situation if you're Brooklyn Witt, where you have to make a choice whether you're going to come home or not. Thomas with good speed is going to beat it out.
Yeah, and it's a tough decision, especially when you're down.
Sent back to Schomburg. They go home with it. Free is cut down in the fielder's choice. Now Kennedy Gable steps in. Lions have batted around in this inning and finally getting that second out are the Vikings. Bases loaded, 2 down. Kennedy Gable down. Led off this inning with a single. Fouls that one off. Lions have 12 hits now in this one. The 0-1 down in the dirt. 1-1. Anything into the outfield is going to score Tori Thomas with her speed at second base. Gable 1 for 2 with a sac fly, or with a sac bunt, a fly out, and a single in her last at bat in this inning. Actually came around to score. Swing and a miss on that one. It's 1-2 now. Sends that one to second. Witt on to first in time, and the Vikings finally get out of it. The damage was done. The Lions strand 3 in that inning on base, but they score 4 on 5 hits and an error from the Vikings. They leave 3 of them stranded. We head to the top half of the 6th inning. It's 6-0 here in Lomira.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out to...
It's Supernan to lead things off for the Vikings here in the 6th. They needed a lot of help. Got to start getting some base runners now. First pitch from Kasperi as she goes back to work. She felt like it's been a while since Kasperi has been in the circle. Lions had a long inning in that one. It was 42 minutes of game time going into that top half of the 5th inning, and now we're at an hour and 19. The 1-0. Supernan lines out to Christian. Ripped it right at her. You smile and you walk away in that situation if you're Addie Supernan. She's hit 2 hard outs today. She flew out to Benke in her last at-bat before that one. Now it's Kinsey Rank to step in. Has struck out and walked today. Has played a fantastic game in center field for this Vikings team. And the Vikings, you need to get it going now. You're in the part of the order you want to have going, and Rank tried to lay down a bunt. Bunted through it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 from Kasperi. Outside corner called strike. Defensively for the Lions, it stayed the same the entire game. Westfall still behind the plate. Christian over at first. Gable at second. Gassner at short, Free at third. Benke, Thomas, and Collis, the outfield from left to right. The 0-2 from Kasperi. Too far outside to Kinsey Rank. It's 1-2.
And this is the same thing that happened last at bat is Kinsey Rank got down 0-2 and then battled back and managed to get a walk. And looking at battling here in this one as well.
The 1-2. Away again, 2-2. Trying to induce the chase there. I think Kasperi looked like she slipped a little bit on that pitch. Still around the area. While Pond picks up a huge victory for them and move on to the sectionals. They win 1-0. Rank fouls that one back into the fence. Oakfield and Random Lake. 3-2 in the top of the 7th. The Oakfield Oaks down to their last 3 outs, and they need a run. Fondy and Kimberly is done. Kimberly picks up the win, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals season is over. Baseball, Fondy is deadlocked at 0. That one flied to right field. Collies ranges in. Will make the grab. They finally retire Kinsey Rank after a nice at-bat. It'll bring up the catcher, Kiana Rank. With 2 down, and hopes are dwindling for the Vikings. Only 4 outs to play with. Oh, the Fondy game is over. Cardinals won that one 5-3. First pitch to Kiana Rank is away for ball 1.
Another thing that I've realized is Lomira has a lot of lefties integrated in their lineup. WLA only has 1, and it's their catcher. And it's a little different doing lefty-lefty matchup, but that's all they have.
1-1 between Rank and Cassberry. Cassberry, after striking out 7 of the first 10 batters, has not picked up one since, and Kiana Rank picks up the second hit of the game for the Vikings as it goes underneath the first baseman Lily Christian's glove. It's a base hit, a 2-out single, trying to get a rally going. It'll be Naomi Wild to step in now. Oakfield threatening in the 7th, trying to tie things up with 1 down, runner on second base for them. For Lomira, and a familiar opponent in that game. Random Lake just saw them a week ago. Good Oakfield, one of the last teams we have on JLS that we cover other than Laconia. Weren't able to get there tonight. That game's still 1-0. First pitch to Wild. She was way behind. It's 0-1. Periodic checks on that one just because the winner of this game will take on the winner of that game. One in there for a strike. Snap throw to first, not in time. There was a courtesy runner. She's going to go. She stopped for a second. They throw to second, not in time. Leah Metzger picks up a stolen base on an awkward situation. So 0-2 now, and Lomira, you're just saying, that runner doesn't matter to us. It's attack the batter if you're Haley Cassberry. Wild has hit a sacrifice bunt and struck out today. The 0-2 in the dirt. Nice stop back there by Westfall. Metzger stays at second base. Jacob, I think that's something that doesn't get mentioned from both of these catchers is defensively. You ain't seeing people try to steal because how good defensively these catchers are.
Yeah, and the Flyweight Conference produces quite a few good catchers, and we're seeing 2 of them here today. And Kendall Plime, another phenomenal behind-the-plate catcher, and you got catchers that see a lot of time for Campbell Sport, Mayville, and North Fond du Lac as well.
One-two pitch from Cassberry, checks the wristband, takes her time. The left-hander winds and fires. Grounded to third. Free on a hop on a first in time. They work around the 2-out single from Kiana Rank. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Westfall, Christian, Cassberry due up as the Lions try to tack on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
To lead things off against Raylan Schaumburg. Final up there in Random Lake as the Oaks season ends as they fall to the Rams of Random Lake 3-2. Had the tying run just 60 feet away. Westfall, hot shot to third. McCauley can't handle it. It's an 8-5. And a leadoff hitter reaches again for Lomira. There has not been an inning, Jacob, that Lomira hasn't had a base runner.
Yeah, and that's their pride and joy is they get runners on. They're aggressive with it.
Laconia threatening in the 6th. trying to tie that game up with 2 down, 2 runners on. First pitch to Christian, rolled in the dirt, gets away from Rank. Westfall will move to second. Similar way to way that last inning started for Lomira. Christian hits it hard to first. Steps on it, does Peterson. 1 down. The pitcher, Casperi, will step in. And Laconia strands 2 runners. First pitch to Casperi, splits the plate from Raylan Schaumburg. Gets 0-1. Schaumburg has thrown a ton of strikes since entering Jacob.
Yeah, and that's something that we've seen is they have a bunch of different paces that they can go to, and whether it's slow, speeding up to fast, and then going back to medium, but it's something that they have, and that can be dangerous for other teams.
Rank does a good job stopping that one as Westfall was active. It's 1-1.
And you would think that with this large backstop here at Lomira that if any ball gets past, Westfall is scoring. And
that pitch at the top of the zone for a called strike. It's 1-2. Schaumburg working against Casperi's 2 for 3 with a single and a double today. Fouls that one hard back into the fence. Probably the loudest contact of the year I've seen from Casperi in that last at-bat. She ripped one right back at the pitcher, Lily Strutz. Still 1-2. Westfall sits over at third. Schaumburg trying to pick up the second out of the inning. The 1-2. Fouled back. Back-to-back foul balls from Casperi as she stays alive. Casperi, the leader on this team in many different ways. Sends that one right back to Schaumburg. Pumps, tries to get Westfall. They throw back to the base. Slides around the outside of the tag. What a play from Westfall. And the runners are safe on the corners. Went around the outside of the tag attempt from Seal McCauley. And there's runners on the corners for Brianna Free. Jacob, that's just a good slide. I mean,
yeah, and it's pretty good that she knows what she's doing in that base running and get the pump fake over to first, but then they think that you're going, so they spin around and they throw, but you get around that tag, and that's by far the best slide I've seen out of any player this year.
Danced around the tag of McCauley over at third. A nice play by Schaumburg. Pumped. Thought that Westfall would come home on the pump and went back to the bag. Now Warner comes into courtesy run. It's Brianna Free. Watches one down. Reached on an error in her last at-bat. The 1-0. Free chops it on the ground. Peterson going to come home with it. Not in time. Westfall scores. It's 7-0. That's one where Peterson take the out, step on the bag.
Yeah, and you could hear some of the fans saying that in the background, but it's later stages in this game, and they're frustrated because things aren't going their way, and they're not using their head right away to get the outs that they need.
Now it's Eleanor Collies. Got it into a fielder's choice, flown out and singled an RBI in her last at-bat. Slaps one to left. Almost got Benke over there in the batter's circle over there. Oh, 0-1. Left-handed Eleanor Collies in there. 2 runners on with 1 down for Lomira. Collies fouls that one off the end of the bat. It's 0-2 quickly. Schaumburg. 0-2 between her and Collies. It's up in the zone, 1-2. Wind changing directions, pushing a little bit more towards right center field now. 1-2. Collies smokes that one to left. Line drive base hit. Coming around third is Warner. She will score. It's 8-0. And the winning run sits at sixth at first base in Eleanor Collies. Jacob, some more late inning magic from Lomira.
Yeah, and they're going off on a rampage here.
15 hits. 15 hits.
Yeah.
They had 13 on Tuesday, 15 today, and it's Addie Benke now. Struck out, rounded out and singled so far today. Sends that one right back to Schaumburg. Schaumburg going to get the lead runner at third as McCauley steps in the bag. Smart play. Now it's Tori Thomas. Thomas 2 for 3, hit back-to-back singles to the right side after striking out in her first at-bat. 8-0 here in the sixth. Lomira trying to move on to the sectional semifinals. That ball down and into Thomas. Ball to the right side will probably score Collies. That one sent to the right side. Knocked down by Witt. Will go to the seventh. Lions strand 2. 15 total hits. 2 more runs come across for Lomira. We head to the seventh. Vikings need 8 to
Years ago, Silica opened its first store. And as the community grew and home needs changed, so did we. That's why we now carry thousands of top quality home goods, a vast furniture selection, all your appliance needs, the comfort of bedding, and even TV, security, and home electronics. Everything you need for your home, and the delivery and service after the sale that keeps customers coming back for generations. That's why, since 1922, it's been Silica for your home.
Each week, Len's Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's live streams salute a great play of the week. This small ball play of the week is from Lomira.
So it's runners on second and third now and no outs for who other than Krista Gossner. That one bunted towards the pitcher. It'll be a throw to first and it'll not be in time. Now they'll catch Addie Benke in a pickle. Throwing back and forth, and Becky's going to get around it.
What a play by Benke.
Again, thanks to Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's live streams and Len's Truck Center.
Talk to me about this late inning battle you guys have. This isn't the first time that we've seen it. You guys did it against Campbell Sport, the Cardiac Lions a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think they're trying to give me gray hairs, honestly. But the fact that they fight through and make adjustments over and over again, no matter what point in the game it is, it just speaks volumes to their confidence.
Peterson grounds out right away. And just like that, the Vikings down to their final 2 outs. Rounds out to Kennedy Gable over there at second base. And Abby Walta will come in and hit. Gasperi has thrown a 2-hitter in this one, giving up a couple of walks. But again, has been fantastic. It seems that a broken record when we say the pitching for Lomira has been fantastic, but to see another 0 on the scoreboard is not surprising, Jacob.
Yeah, and this has just been a phenomenal outing for them. And even though they came with the late stages in scoring, but now it's time that they got to step up, and they're going to get it done.
Abby Walta, who started the game in left field, was replaced. Will get her first at-bat of the game. Sends that one back up the middle. It tails towards Gable, flips to first. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the 7th. Lions are 1 out away from being regional champions. A game that they were not able to play in last year as they fell to WLA. A little bit of redemption here. First pitch is way up and into McCauley. Laconia got 3 outs to play with, down 1 in the 7th. Right now, Lions fans may see Ripon instead of Laconia. Pitch down, 2-0. The 2-0 from the left-hander, Kasperi to McCauley. In there for a strike, it's 2-1. A 2-1 to McCauley. Foul tip. 2-2 now. McCauley just got a piece of that one, and the Vikings are down to their final strike. Two and two with 2 down here. Kasperi trying to spin one more. Got her. Finally picks up that elusive 8th strikeout, and the Lions are regional champions. They win this one 8-0. Haley Kasperi spins a 2-hitter, and the Lions win this one on some good hitting and good defense once again. Back here with interviews on JLS after this.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value menu has so much Lutz, it's starting to go to people's heads. I'm the Lutzierge.
Which is the mini taco salad fork?
Here to help them cope. So when you try the mini taco salad, beefy potato loaded griller, or chips and nacho supreme dip, enjoy the Lutz. Just don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, bring the car around.
You know there's no valet.
Then who's getting the car?
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value menu. 10 extravagant indulgences, all $3 or less.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in. 770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
Back here in Lomira, we see the girls celebrating their regional championship after an 8-0 victory. Jacob, this Lions team, they were 21-3 in the regular season this season. They picked up 2 big playoff wins. They've yet to give up a run in the playoffs and really have only given up 2 hits. I mean, what the pitching, the defense, you can say all you want, but this team, they look like a complete team.
Yeah, and they're just cruising right into the playoffs, and they're looking so good right now as a softball team. And their IQ of the game is just outstanding, and it's shocking to see the IQ of the game so high from a team so young.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say, I mean, they're young, but it feels like these girls are just so wise at the age they are. You know, relatively young, got a couple sophomores and a couple juniors, but the 3 seniors they're big leaders for them. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk with some girls and have some interviews after this.
Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
It's the dawn of a new day for Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly and Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry.
I'm Dr. Dylan Fogel, and I'm now the new owner of Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry. I'm truly honored to carry forward the tradition of personalized care you've come to know and trust. You'll still see Dr. Kathy and all the familiar faces who make this office feel like home. At Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, we promise to do everything we can to keep you smiling before, after, and even during your appointment.
Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry will be changing its name to Fogel Family Dentistry in 2026. Find Dr. Dylan Fogel on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Not every great career starts in a classroom. Some start with hard work, hands-on skill, and the drive to build something real. At Musa, we manufacture and install our own custom metal systems right here in Wisconsin. From the shop to the job site, we're building careers in the trades. Build your future with Musa. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com/careers. If it's metal, it's Musa.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities.
We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the...
Welcome back here to the post-game show on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Live Streams. Here with Izzy Westfall. Izzy, you got it going with that double to get the first run of the game for you guys. But, again, late inning magic from you guys again. Popping 4 in the 5th and 2 in the 6th.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we get rallying, like we get a flow, and we start trusting each other when we see, oh, we're hitting it, we're going to keep doing it, trust the process.
The defense from you guys, again, good today. First 7 of 9 batters with strikeouts for Casperry, but the defense steps up again for you guys, only giving up 2 hits. Another good pitching performance.
Yeah, Haley did amazing today. She's amazing. I love Haley.
You guys, winning this game after losing to WLA last season in this, same situation. A little bit of redemption, obviously, you're younger on the team, but what does feel good? Moving on, don't know who you're going to play yet. The winner of Ripon and Laconia. That's a tight game right now. Anything you want to see?
I just see in the next game us attacking like we have been and being 18-1.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, Justin!
Coach, more late inning magic from you guys. Like the 5th inning, you pop 4, 2 in the 6th. Still making you nervous again, aren't they?
Yeah, they like to keep it close, but I will say they're at least adjusting in their at-bats, and that's all you can ask for, right? So they keep fighting.
Coach, not a ton of contact early for you guys. I mean, you had the base runners, just not a lot of loud contact. Get a pitching change after you get those 2 runs, and things started clicking for you guys in the 5th.
Yeah, the ability to for them to change pitchers and us to still continue to get good, solid swings. It was nice to see those adjustments. So.
Again, another good performance from Casperry. Strikes out 8 in that one, but you guys, with your pitch calling and everything through the way you're playing right now defensively, for you guys, what do you see defensively, in the setup?
Really, it's just, the ball can go anywhere. Haley's hitting her spots really well, which helps us know kind of where the ball might go. But we've been working really hard on being sharp and just trying to set your feet and make good throws.
Coach, thank you again. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Jacob will run a couple ads back after this.
Kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety.
Test 1, 2. Back here in Lomira, once again, they pick up another victory. They move on. They'll take on the winner of Laconia and Ripon, which the Spartans have just tied at 1 and 2 outs in the 9th tying run, or the 7th tying run, just 60 feet away. Spartans trying
winning run, 60 feet
winning
away.
run, yep. Winning run is 60 feet away in that one. Again, you could pick anybody to talk to for the Lions in this one, but just a great team effort one more time. Up and down the lineup, they got hits from everybody. Nobody really struggled offensively today. I think them seeing all different types of speeds from pitching is such a big deal from them. Jacob, what are your final thoughts as we wrap this up?
My final thoughts is that they had to focus on this game and this game only tonight, and that's something that Lomira does, and they they get in there and they battle, and it's what they do, and that's the way they play. And they came out with a win here, but they got to face another opponent yet, and they're waiting to see who that is.
So, regional champions for the Lions, as we always do on JLS. We end with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for another great day for baseball here in Lomira. Beautiful weather. Beautiful game, 8-0 win for Lomira. I want to thank you once again for no major injuries in this one, and heal over all your bumps and bruises from anybody that is injured at the moment. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Jacob Haney from Lomira. They win this one 8-0, and they're regional champions, and they move on to take on the winner of Laconia and Ripon, which will head to extras as they head to the 8th inning. Thank you, everybody. God bless, and have a great night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witch Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.